Moving to San Francisco. San Francisco is one of the crown jewel cities of the West Coast. People find the peninsula to have a rather charming appeal with its never-ending hills that seem to be impossibly steep and its wide variety of attractions. It is an absolutely beautiful place to visit, but there are some things you should know before moving to San Francisco. First, the weather is quite strange in San Francisco. It's lovely to live in a region so close to the ocean because you don't have to deal with the sweltering California heat. Temperatures never get too far above 60 degrees, which can be lovely if you're moving from maybe Alaska or share any genes with a polar bear, or maybe if you just hate sweating. It may be difficult to differentiate the season when you're in the city, which could be a good or a bad thing. The food is unlike anywhere else. The food in San Francisco represents a convergence of multiple cultures that the various districts of San Francisco, their home. Besides cultural food, San Francisco is also full of farm-fresh California produce. The chefs in the hole-in-the-wall restaurants that do the city take their own creative twists on the products, readily available to them. It's hard to find a neighborhood with just one specific theme to it. Every neighborhood you will come across will embody its own special character. And if it wasn't already mentioned, there are a lot of neighborhoods. Culture may play a large role in what you can find in each neighborhood, or it may not have any influence at all. Daily temperature changes are quite frequent. If you don't already wear layers when leaving the house, now would be a really good time to start. Even if you stay in the same area all day, the temperature will fluctuate. Don't like surprises? Well, you might not like San Francisco. It's very foggy, especially on the western side of the peninsula. Bag-free since 2013, the San Francisco City Council wrote into law a 10-cent charge per bag in 2013. If you don't want to pay extra at the register, as well as contribute to global warming, you better stock up on the reusables if you're moving to San Francisco. Driving your own car will soon become a thing of the past. A large portion of San Franciscans prefer to use ride services such as Uber and Lyft. However, if you don't feel like splurging for a private ride, you can take some of the extensive public transportation services. Things such as the famous cable cars, as well as hybrid electric buses, will take you where you need to go for cheap. Tech is at the heart of San Francisco's ecosystem. San Francisco happens to be the largest technology headquarters in the United States, and maybe even the world. Whether you want to pursue a career in technology or you just have an intense passion for it, this is the place to be. Shake, rattle, and roll. If you're moving to San Francisco, remember that it sits on 6 different fault lines, and little earthquakes happen more often than not. So it is smart to have an earthquake kit ready just in case you have to evacuate. Hey, just a thought. Parks aren't just for the ground anymore. Since there isn't a ton of empty real estate ready to develop an outdoor area on, public parks have moved up. Private property owners reserve portions of their building's rooftop for the public. San Francisco is certainly a city unlike any other. So if you're ready to immerse yourself in some deep-rooted culture, you should consider moving to San Francisco. Just make sure your finances are in order because it isn't cheap by any means. Education protects you, so go to movingauthority.com now.